What's up, guys and girls, and welcome back to Zalonka. I am joined by David.
Hey everyone, we're back again.
We're back. Why does that always seem to
Sound like it's not gonna start.
sound like it's never going to start?
It's a John Deere, what do you expect? And that's all the Deere fans now hating us. Hey, we're starting off well. First video recorded in 2024 and I'm taking on the John Deere fans.
Yeah. Whoops. So, plan for me is I've got a little bit of construction work to do, but I need to get these. I need to basically go and do the
50
fields.
and 51, 52, 53, 88, 56, and also 47 once spraying.
Yeah, so I've got
47's one we bought currently has 0 fertilizer on it.
so
But there's enough time we should be able to 100% it.
yeah, so I've got a fucking shopping list to do, haven't I, then?
You've really got everything.
You know what eventually I would like to get? Get rid of this.
I know what's it.
Get
Hey,
self-propelled.
yeah. Okay, that ain't gonna fit in there.
Because we're not screaming, I can't use that. Damn it. I actually...
Meanwhile, my plan, folks, for those wondering, I'm making a start on future projects. I'm gonna plant some trees. Because the future projects involve the sawmill and the wood turner, the piano maker, sorry. Those are what we're gonna need.
I said wood turner with silver run.
Yeah. Piano maker.
Yeah. Alright, let's find out.
The game immediately has put one of those TARDIS harvesters in the used vehicle section.
I noticed.
250,000 litre capacity.
Alright, so 52, 50, 51, 53, 54, 56.
Basically everything.
And 47.
So 47 has no fertilizer on it at all.
88 needs doing. 49 doesn't need doing.
No, 49 is 100% fertilised. They're the two. We've bought them ready. The idea is we're going to harvest them. Then once we get 45, is cut them in the same way we've cut.
I know, but 45. 45's a future purchase.
Yeah. Anyway.
And so the plan, I know we discussed plans before we finished for our Christmas.
I'll be really honest, I've completely forgotten most of what we talked about since then.
We're reacting to what we'd said. Buying that field, putting the pigs and sheep up the top. You starting with the bloody Magic Forest stuff.
You know, it's just because obviously we've got...
Yeah, no, I was just saying.
I want to use that because it's one of the features of this map.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying, is we have the plans. You know, we have these plans in place, and we're starting to carry out the plans. Now that we're in a little bit more of a good-ish.
And then once we've done that later on, we'll probably go and do a big sale with a lot of flour and stuff.
Yeah. And we are letting it... Oh, right, yeah. 50... I accidentally had the fertilizer sprayer on, 53 and 54, the grass field. Won't take it.
Because it's in ready to harvest, take.
Yeah.
I bet. It's alright, no problem.
Well, I don't know, we probably need... What we will actually need is a grass roller.
Bugger it, ain't gonna let me plant on that land unless I own it.
How much is it?
39 grand, and we get a ready to harvest field.
What's on the field?
Wheat.
Yeah, just do it. It's 39 grand, do it. I mean, we technically... I mean, this is going to sound crazy. Technically, we take the harvest off it.
We're going to pay for it.
No. We harvest the field, yeah? We harvest the field, use what is on there, and then you just plant more trees on it.
Honestly, I think I'm going to get plenty on this bit. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, if you want to do more trees down the line,
Yeah, oh yeah.
you've then got the space to do it. Because it's an odd, it's a bit of an
Not
odd,
shape because there's
odd
like
shaped field.
it's like a beck runs through it. That's why.
Yeah. But I mean, you could, like I say, you could put more trees there if you want to put more trees there. Just all you need to do is just change the, get rid of the field and not get rid of the field, but put the field into harvest state and cultivated state, and then just plant on it. I don't know. It's just me
No, I get what you're saying.
thinking out loud. Right, so I need to do 56 and 88. Which one's going to be the better one to do? I'll do 56 first. I mean, I was watching a video last night. What mentioned the YouTube channel that was doing it. It's not our usual go-to. They were doing a gold mine.
What, in Farm Sim or?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen mods for stuff like that. I've not actually messed with them myself.
And that got me a little bit thinking early hours of this morning. And I'll talk to you about that later. I meant to talk to you about it before, but I completely forgot, and it just being in the game just reminded me again. And I mean, it's nice to be back. It's been a little bit. I mean, that makes shite all sense for the obviously the episodes.
The recording videos that have been non-stop.
But honestly, it's been a while.
Yeah, as actually this is the first bit of recording we've done in 2024. We haven't recorded anything since last year.
No, and technically I haven't recorded for a little bit, which is unlike me. It's usually I'm recording for recording, but I'm just having one of those moments of it's time to be planning.
Yeah.
But so without spoiling, because I am going to be watching it, is it worth a watch?
What's that?
The Ferrari. I know this is going to make sense and not a lot of sense to people right now, but as of the time of recording, the Ferrari movie hasn't been out that long.
Yes, it's a very different angle to what I was expecting. I will say that.
Is it just because it's more focused on Enzo, isn't it? Really?
Yes, it's focused on Enzo and on some of his activities.
I mean, what is it? Is it Adam Driver and friggin' Penelope Cruz?
Yeah.
It's gonna sound weird because I don't even know what the hell she's been in, and I should know.
A lot of things over the years. I couldn't give you so much strength on my head, but obviously she's been around a long time as old Penelope.
Why do I get... I wanted to say... And I wanted to say... I know it's not Pirates of the Caribbean, but I wanted to say something else and I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
Off the top of my head, I'll say
Obviously, yeah, Vanilla Sky. Yeah, it was. Bloody... She was in Pirates of the Pissing Caribbean, wasn't she?
Was she? I can't remember.
Yeah. She was in...
But yeah, it was very good. It was very...
Zoolander 2 as well.
That masterpiece, not.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean Stranger Tides was Angelica, of course. But no, I just wondered, you know, if it was, you know, if it's worth the watch.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, have you seen Brawn yet?
Yes, I've watched all of it.
What did you think?
A lot went on that year that I honestly couldn't remember. It's one of those. The whole story. If you explain the story of that year to somebody, they wouldn't believe you.
No.
You know, the team got bought absolutely out of the doldrums and went on and won the pissing championship.
Yeah. But what makes it interesting is who they had hosting it.
Yeah, Keanu
Reeves. And they had bloody... Because I was wondering, was Brundle going to make an appearance? And the fact that... You know, I mean, honestly...
The fact that you even got Max Mosley involved. I mean, God, he's been quiet ever since the blooming...
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Newspapers got hold of him.
I know. Yeah, but
I'm not going to word exactly what. I'm sure a quick Google will throw for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's got to have been recorded before all that crap went down Bernie as well.
Possibly. Bernie Ecclestone's always been a shady character. But he wasn't called the Poison Dwarf of F1 for nothing.
But he was very defensive in that.
Because he always is. At the end of the day, his interests were himself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, say what you like. I mean, I've said it in the past, I'll say it in the future. Bernie was a brilliant man. Because he made F1 commercial.
Yeah.
Which is something it had never been up till that point. He managed to make money out of it, whereas for a lot of years he had struggled.
Mm.
Now, part of the problem was the fact that he wanted to make the money and...
didn't want to give it. Really?
Okay, that's not where that's supposed to go.
What did you do?
I've just refilled the tree planter, and for some reason it's put the pallet of trees not in the right place.
Oh, right, okay.
It's balanced on the tractor's rear light.
Huh. Oh yeah, we know what Bernie was like. I mean, that's why he was getting recently. I don't know. I do want to say one thing. Is
Go on.
Move over fucking Drive to Survive, because if Drive to Survive was kind of like that Brawn story, it would be so much fucking better, regardless of what...
But the trouble is, Drive to Survive, and I've said this to you 100 times, Drive to Survive is aimed at a different audience.
We know that.
Drive to Survive is aimed at not F1 fans.
Yeah.
It's aimed at all them, and I'm stereotyping horribly here, and feel free to correct me, but all those young girls you see wearing Lando Norris tops. Who you know have zero interest in Formula 1.
Only the drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Drive to Survive is aimed at.
And
as I've said, even though I am not a fan of it, I cannot argue with what it's done for the sport.
Yeah, I know I say this every time, but I am looking forward to this series of Drive to Survive just to see what bullshit it puts up this time. Because we had a lot.
You know, without Drive to Survive, I don't think F1 would be at the levels it is now. With the way it's attracting different circuits and different.
Arab money, mate. Arab money. Spoilers.
No, Yusuf's not involved yet.
I still can't believe that fucking track though.
I know, tell you what. I still can't believe that they brought him back.
I know.
Told you. I'm assuming somebody at Rockstar now watches our stuff.
But obviously, people will not know what the hell we're on about, and they won't know what we're on about because I can't show it. Can't show the cutscene.
Yeah, basically it was the music used in a cutscene, which unfortunately due to YouTube's copyright laws, we cannot. You'd have to go and experience it for yourselves.
Yeah, the Chop Shop DLC. And
which I do want to get back and do some more of that.
I do. Right? Yes.
There's definitely more content in there. There's more.
Oh, there's more in there. barely scratched it with the 2 parts. That one part's already
I'd like
out.
to try and do that, deliver multiple cars at once. If we can get 2 cars in.
Well, that's the whole point. Of get them other 2 cars, and we'll just bang them off at the same time. Because, I mean, we're gonna have time. We're gonna have a lot of time at the end of the month. But
Yeah.
I want to actually bring that back in before then. Just for the hell of it. And it'd be a little bit different this time because the snow will be gone, I hope.
Yeah, that we did pick a bad timing to do it in that regard, really, but...
We had a couple of entertaining moments. Check the shorts on the channel.
Look, I don't want people looking at your shorts, that's what gets you in trouble.
One drowning that car.
And me trying to launch a rocket launcher from the side of a helicopter.
What did it hit though? Because next minute it's like, oh yeah, but you can fire one of these though.
I'm getting... No, my joke was, because you imagine trying to fire a... I don't know, if you fire a rocket launcher from the side of a helicopter in real life, you'd make the helicopter flip over.
Yeah. You did. Just not in one piece. And I take it you didn't have a parachute because you were sat on the side and not rather.
No, I died on the explosion killed me.
Oh, it was the explosion that killed you.
Yes, the explosion killed me.
Oh right, I thought it was when you blew us up. I thought you just literally had fallen and just splatted.
Because of. But don't forget, the way we have CEO stuff set up, I couldn't hurt you, so the explosion couldn't kill me, you.
No, no, it didn't.
But it killed me outright.
I did wonder what the hell had gone. It was just... Yeah, but you can fire this though. Boom. And there's just us in some giggles. Not as good as it's up there for science movement though.
Oh, that's the... If I ever do like make it famous, I'm like on some big stage, I want that to be the thing they show.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for science. It's just, like I said, I'm making time for myself with that whole mental image, say, of John Cena with the golf club in his mouth having to climb the frigging tower.
Yeah. And it's just, yeah, it was just, I mean, there was that, and then there was obviously the Happy Holiday truck.
Yeah, that was a
shenanigans that took place before.
If you're watching this Ewok, I agree with you. A lot of that stuff like that is great to watch. The trouble is, it's one of them. We can't guarantee it happens. We just have to.
It's not. Yeah, it's a non-scripted thing.
We were setting up to record.
And David comes across the truck, and it was like.
And then what I wanted, I think I said in the video, but I wanted to start the video driving. I didn't realize at that time you couldn't steal it.
Yeah.
And I said to Chris, I mean, it's really funny. What if I like start the video and I drive up in that truck? So that was me trying to get my hands on it, so I could do that.
And then I came along and joined the party and just then tried to land on the top of it.
Yeah, then we just had to try to see if you could do that.
Yeah. And then in the end we thought, well, let's just... It wasn't possible, and then we just started going into the shop stuff.
But yeah, it was really good, but it's one of them things, just one of them 1 in a million the way it happened.
Like the whole that's for science thing that during a stream...
Well, that for science was because I was so far behind at that point. It was pointless me trying to play.
Yeah, but it was during a stream that you had commented earlier on in the stream.
What could we hit?
By...
But it was in particular, it was that, because that last... So it's not a frame of golf, it's a round, isn't it?
Yeah.
That last round of golf, the wind had been so sodding awful. That it was just because none of us played that. That was the first time many of us had ever played that game, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it was.
It happened to be the free game on PS Plus that month, is why we were doing it.
Did you pick up the PS Plus from December?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I did, yeah.
It was a Lego one, it? Lego Drive
Yeah,
2K
yes, I
and
did.
stuff like that. That could
But,
be
you know,
interesting.
I remember because we were sat discussing what we're going to do, and I just happened to definitely go, well, there's golf on the free.
Yeah. And we decided that we'd do it, and
That's another thing that I'd love to go back and do a little bit more. I think there's more to do in that, yeah.
yeah. It's getting time to do stuff.
Oh, and as I was saying, yes, well, I think I told you. You could start paying me to, like, not work as many days. We could get a shit ton more stuff doing.
Well, there'd be a lot more stuff we could probably do. Well, until the channel brings me in serious cash. But would you get bored of it? That's my
If I was
question.
doing it full time, yes.
If you were doing it like but if you're doing it like I'm doing it now, obviously, as you know, I don't work, but that's for reasons. But I do this. This is what I do full time. But I'm not working, so it's.
Game as much as I play a lot of certain games. And the biggest issue for me is why I'm enjoying what I'm doing at the moment is the second I have to do it, somehow the dynamic changes.
See,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's like that doesn't bother me. I mean, there's like.
No, fair enough. I'm happy it doesn't.
You know, there's other. I mean, I'm pissed off because the fact that I've not used my PS5 as much this year. Actually, technically last year as well, I hadn't used it a lot. But that's because I've got other stuff that's going on the PC.
Mm.
But I know
come the end... I will have a PS5 for GTA 6.
Well,
no major rush for that.
You've got a year.
Yeah, exactly. I'll keep my eye on sales and that and pick one up when they're not.
I'd pick the Slim. I'd pick the Slim up though.
I'm not sure. I want disc version.
Yeah, you can get a disc version of Slim. I know we've had this discussion before. But yeah, no. I mean, as soon as they announce the GTA 6
pre-order date, mine's going in.
Pre-order date, mine is going in, but I'm just gonna possibly wait a little bit. I just want to see if they announce any like special or.
I know what you mean. Collector's edition or all like that.
Yeah, I'm curious. I just want to see the price and what it offers. But usually they tend to do the special edition when.
Or sometimes they give different like retail outlets different special editions and stuff like that. Or in the past, like the UK main game shop has had its own editions of certain games with extra.
That reminds me, I need to have a look what I can spend that game voucher on because I can't put it towards a pre-order. Which really has made my life difficult. If I could have put that towards a pre-order and GTA 6 pre-order would have saved me a bit of cash. I'd have only probably got the. Depend if I got the standard edition, that'd have been 20, something like 10 quid, 20 quid. I would have had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right, that's Fields.
Well, I didn't take as long as I thought he would.
Like I said, the only one I really couldn't do was 53 and 4.
You've not done 47 yet, have you?
Fuck.
Language, Timothy.
Bollocks. I knew there was a field I was supposed to do.
Well, so that's one of the ones we bought at the end of last time, but it's planted, but it's not got any fertilizer on it, so we might as well get it up.
Oh, aye.
Yes, mate.
I never guess what was on actually over. Is it over Christmas and New Year?
It was literally all the Carry On films. Yes, we watched quite a few of them.
Why would you? Which one?
Abroad.
Did they not?
Your convenience.
Did they show Carry On Metro?
I can't remember. I think so.
I know they showed Is it Carry On Screaming? They showed that one. That's a weird one. Because there's Carry On Don't Lose Your Head. I don't know if they showed that or not. Which is the one where they are?
Which way we need my other half on me? She's friggin' like an encyclopedia on them.
Oh, what the fuck was it called? He had. Was it? Oh fuck! Is it? I only know his character name is Sergeant friggin' Bilko.
Yeah, who's it? Silvers. That was Carry On. That was Carry On. Follow That Camel.
Well, which was the one about the? Which was the one with the Khyber? Wasn't that a film called?
Yeah, Carry On Up the Khyber.
Yeah, was there not one of them?
The Devils in Skirts. That's a good one. I love the scene from that where they're attacking them while they're having dinner and like the building's falling down around them and they're all just acting like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
You know, like the roof was like, oh, I seem to be a little plastered. And then there's only one guy, I think he's a priest or something, who thinks everyone else is going mad because he's the only one who actually seems to realise what's going on.
Yeah. That must have been a hard scene to film.
A lot of them must have been difficult. I say my favourite is a Carry On Abroad, whether at that Ells Bells holiday, that hotel is still being built.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, not much construction, just 3 or 4 more floors. You got that one guy running it who keeps claiming like it's his brother and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems weird because, I mean, as well, apart from like, was a Lower Law before Carry On or after Carry On films?
I'd have to look it up. I tell you what I saw recently that I'd never seen before was the last ever A Lower Law.
Yeah, it was shown recently. It was shown quite
It was
recently.
after the war, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He ended up driving off in his car. I'd never seen that one before. It was on Reddit. It must have been the last one.
Yeah, because, well, they did the return of A Lower Law. I remember that. Because the return of A Lower Law was
Excuse me?
the one-off special, but that was from 2007. A Lower Law was 82.
The Carry-Ons were earlier than most of them were in the 70s.
82 to 1992. But it just seemed... It was just... I didn't like what they did to Richard Gibson. Because he was hair flick. He was.
Yeah, it was a different...
Yeah.
It was a different hair flick. Yeah, a different hair flick, yeah, on the last final one. I remember that, yeah. Because that's what first alerted us. We were like watching like, that's a different hair flick.
Yeah. Because it was, what do you call it? Kenneth Connor from the Carry On films. He was the Undertaker.
Yeah.
And it was so weird to see him. Yeah, because he was actually the guy that took over was called David Jansen. He was the original. He was the one that took over from Richard Gibson.
Yeah.
But he's been in stuff that, you know, looking back through it, the stuff that I wouldn't even recognise. But he just seems to be more like an extra type.
Yeah.
But then,
Okay, I've planted like 140 trees, so
what do you think?
not quite magic forest, but
I was going to say, do you think that'll be enough?
it'll give us a damn good start, won't it? And the pines, I think if I remember rightly, you get a decent amount of wood off them.
Well, I'm hoping that you're going to be able to cut them.
You definitely can. Because I'm not using the platinum expansion one, if you know it. I'm using the base game one.
Yeah, but how are you going to cut them? Just chainsaw them, or are you just going to...
Probably just chainsaw, yeah, chainsaw, cut them up onto a flatbed. See what money's like, what we've got at the time. We're not going to afford to rent that big bugger, then, it'd be considered, but...
What, one of the machines?
Hmm.
Might be a bit overkill, but... I mean, it might be worth possibly getting an AL log trailer. If it'll work.
Also, we'll have to see about that.
But it's just because... You know what log loading's like at the time.
Even not an auto log, just a proper log trailer with the poles up the side.
Yeah, but you can get an AL...
I know, we had them on Silver.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
We did.
No, we used to use the containers.
No, we had auto load.
Did we?
Yeah, because I use them.
I have no idea. I'm honest.
We definitely did.
It's hard to keep track of what we had and what we didn't have on that bloody series. So here's a question to anybody
No.
that is watching this video. Me and David have had a little bit of a discussion about this in the past. Would you want us to bring in precision farming on this? I'd be curious to hear what people think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By all means, see what you think. I've got one series coming that is going to be using it.
Will that series be out by the time this episode goes out?
Wednesday. No.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, let's see people's thoughts.
So that's a bit of
It's one of the,
bit of a spoiler there.
yeah. Be interesting to know what people think, whether it's something people want to see or because it changes the playstyle. I mean, it's always slows down, but it can speed it up because once it's done, it can make things a little bit easier.
Hmm. But would that the problem is, would it bugger us up at the moment? So
I wouldn't add it in right now. No, it's not not in line with what we're doing here.
No, I know. I mean, in terms of...
You alright?
Yeah, I just wonder what you were up to.
Planting trees.
Yeah. What we... Alright, so I've done them... I've done the fields. Didn't press his mute button.
I forget. When I'm in the middle of choking, I'm not exactly focused on that.
What the...
Swallow
properly.
Obviously my water's too strong for me, I need to beer it down.
Why is it always water you seem to choke on?
Because my body can't take this being healthy, like. It's like, no, something's wrong here, sod off. Honestly, if you want to start loading that flour up, that needs doing.
Well, I need to look at
Do a running cell, because if there's a lot of soup and that.
But I need to also do the construction at some point.
If you do that next, do the construction next, no, that's no problem at all.
Well, it depends what we've got. Let me have a look at productions. Right.
Oh, just as I plant the last tree, the rain begins. Right, that's a lot of trees down. That should give us a good starting point.
There's 9,943 litres of carrots still left.
As well as what's...
That's still in the preserved. I don't know what's down there yet. There's 75,864 litres of parsnip still in there. That's the preserved food factory. The carrots at the soup factory, there's like over 112,000 litres there.
Yeah, we got a lot of carrots when we did that last.
There's 190,000 litres of red beets still. So I don't actually know what's down there. And I mean, flour-wise, like I say, we have 8,353 litres still sat waiting to come out of that building.
What have produced?
Flour.
Yeah, so after it's cleared.
Yeah, after it's cleared, there's still 8,000 litres to come out.
But don't forget, this pallet and bale storage is just that, so you can always store pallets in here as well if you needed to.
There is still 3,000 litres of pig food to come out. Lucky we don't need to do any harvesting today.
Well, now we've bought that field 32, but I'm going to wait until at least one other field's ready. Then we're renting a harvester again.
Well, I mean, I've got an idea for up the top. I'm going to do something up the top for a separate storage for pig food and pallets and stuff up there.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Fine, if my storage isn't good enough for you.
No, I want to keep your storage for bales.
No
only.
Problem. I just don't want a lot of like loose bales on the map because you know what the game can get like.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just saying I don't want to clog pallets up with this because there's 120. There's probably going to be. We probably have enough pallets to fill. Yeah. You know, we're probably going to fill that with pallets. There's probably enough pallets to fill it. Combine the three productions at this point. I saw you come past me.
Yeah, you did, you're right.
Did you not come past me with that on?
Yes, I did.
So why have you put it back in the shed?
Because I ended up buying more pallets of tree saplings. So I used the flatbed to take the tree saplings over to where I was planting them. So I'm now putting it back away.
Are we not doing a cell then?
If that's what I thought you were going to do construction next.
I am, but I'm getting good.
I mean, a sale. I mean, looks like a price. Prices aren't.
If prices aren't good, we'll leave it.
Well, prices are always good on them, but I think they could potentially be higher. So we're not. It's like we desperately need that money right now.
I mean, how much stock are we actually sat on in terms of price?
317,000. Pounds.
Yeah, but there's that fucking land.
As what?
There's that 45.
Yeah, that's selling everything, including like eggs are at a good time to sell. Eggs are currently worth a good amount.
Don't know how many eggs we've got.
There's at least 2 full pallets. Okay, I'll get the photo of the shed where they've been sold at. Earl and Grat. So I might as well do a big sale then, because then you can buy that piece of land you want.
Well, it's not. It's for us, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's I say you want because I didn't mean it how that sounded.
And when we
because then that gives us that extra. We've got them other. We'll have 2 massive fields up there when we've cut all them together.
Yeah.
Which that's great. Because then we work on the wood side of things next, and then after that comes the transition to being Poland's best donut manufacturers.
Well, there is that. Yeah, okay. This... Ooh, am I going to have to do some fucking terraforming here? Not terraform, am I going to have to do some leveling? Not leveling, smoothering?
You might feel a bit smoothing. I kind of don't want you to go massively on top with terraforming, just because as much as
No,
you
I
can, I
don't
find that
want.
unrealistic.
I don't want to terraform. I just want to
Like I
smooth.
say, when I looked at it, that pig barn fitted beautifully in there. Like I said to you.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just to smooth it. Because I'm looking at the land from over here, and it's in a. Don't want to
Like a
terraform.
dip in it.
Yeah, it's in a dip, and I kind of don't like the dip because because when you place these enclosures down, you get added extra price on because it's taking that into consideration when it comes to terraforming. But then you get
Yeah.
all sorts of weird results. I mean, look at the grain. Is it the grain mill? Whatever the frig it is.
Hmm.
If you've noticed how the triggers are,
Oh yeah, yeah. I know that. Believe me, I know I did it.
well, that's what I
It's
mean.
kind of the same here where the cow barn is. The cow barn's got a hell of a step
Yeah, that's what
out
I
into the
mean.
pasture.
I liked that idea when Giants brought it in.
Oh, the idea of placing buildings could use to, because the camera is frigging useless.
Oh, the camera's shocking.
There's so much of that could be made so much better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
But
now I'm actually also hoping. I said to you when we buy that piece of land, that 230 grand there.
yeah.
I'm sort of hoping we're gonna be able to sell like that silo that's on there. 'Cause we don't
Yeah.
really need it.
Well, I'd like to sell the silo and I'd like to get rid of the chicken coop. Unless you want the chicken
Yeah,
coop.
we can
But
get rid of the farmhouse that's on there as well.
yeah, I'd rather get rid of. I'd rather. Probably would rather get rid of the shed as well.
That's up to yourself. You think?
Well, this area then we have open to do, up
Yeah,
to the field boundary. We have to do whatever we want with it. We
oh
can
yeah,
put our own um, touches on it rather than
yeah. It's just like we don't need that silo because we have one. So
no. It's the same silo that's in this yet because I reckon this is the other starting farm.
yeah, could be. No, there is 2 or 3 others as well. We look around the map. There's a few.
Rain stopped.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, I kind of would. I would get rid of the house. I know people will be like, "Well, don't get rid of the house. You might need it." We don't need it. Trust us.
What would we need a house for? We have the farmhouse on the main plot.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need it.
You can only have one farmhouse per farm. So unless we're going to do a multiplayer thing and we're going to splinter off and do our own thing.
Okay, so if we can't,
I'm going to assume we will be able to. I should hope we can anyway.
if we can't sell it, then the quick way I'll be doing it is just basically create a new farm and sell it. Sell the stuff. Oh shit, we can't because we'd own the land, wouldn't we? We should
Even
be.
if we can't sell it, then a new farm wouldn't be able to sell it, surely.
No. True. Right. Construction time. I don't know where he placed it because obviously when he placed it, I couldn't see it.
I had it literally. You've got the lane that runs between our what's going to be the 2 big fields. It was sort of up against that. I had the building against the road. The building on the road side, not the field side.
Right.
And I just found it fit in there really nicely.
Yeah, but on the roadside, the triggers are there.
Yeah, well, that's it. I didn't have it on the road. I had it set back a little bit.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying the triggers.
But that actually, to me, makes sense, though, because the triggers are going to be nice and close to the road, so you'll be able to drive in, grab the stuff, drive out.
See, that's gonna... What the fuck are you overlapping with? Are you overlapping with me, or are you overlapping with the telephone
You can always just press go into free mode, you know.
I don't know the fucking buttons.
Is it not V or something like that? Toggle free placement.
Ah, there we go. V, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And it would only cost me 30 grand.
Yeah, but that's when you might end up having to do a little bit of terraforming yourself.
I'm probably gonna have to do it either way.
Because what that means is it will not edit the land at all.
No, it won't.
So you might find a lip or two you've got to then figure out how to get rid of.
Yeah, B. See, you can toggle snapping as well. Is that new?
No, that's always been there, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the overlapping object is...
Could have been the edge of the road or something if you were a
No,
little bit close to that.
it's the fucking telephone poles.
Huh. Well, just let them go out the building. I'm not that fussed about that.
That's the problem, it's the telephone poles. So I'm going to have to use the free placement mode, but I don't want to... The problem is with being so close to this fucking lane as well. He's giving you enough room to get in with a harvester.
Well, no, because we can run the harvester along. We don't need. We run the harvester along that edge as long as you're not into the field. I don't mind the fence being right up against the field.
I'm not into the field.
I don't mind the fence being right up against it. I'd rather you had some room between the lane and the building.
I mean,
So at least if you've room at that side.
Yeah, I mean, the sheep will go... The sheep might not fucking go in here. Sheep might not go in the same plot.
Or if not, there's the other side of... There's
River.
above... Because the river kind of runs through the middle is why 44 ends as a weird shape.
I know, that's a pain in the ass. And I don't want you don't want to get rid of that river.
No. But there is a bit of land the other side of that river.
Yeah.
Between 44 towards the food factory.
What? Just not liking that placement. That's going to have to be a free placement as well. The sheep one won't even go down. Things you've got to do for stuff you want.
That's the one. Nothing good's ever easy and nothing easy was ever good.
Right, I'm moving my character back. Actually. Oh, that's why you're being a bitch. Okay, tree.
What?
You're going. I thought that was just bush. It's an actual tree. That was causing...
Chris hates nature confirmed.
It was causing a bit of an issue. Because I was like, why? What's it overlapping with? And it's actually overlapping with a friggin' tree. I wonder if that's what's causing that issue with the sheep over the other side. Bet there's a tree on the other side of the beck, isn't there?
Yeah, but to me, if it's going to be in the enclosure, I'd just leave it, because at least it's a nice bit of detail.
Yeah, but the enclosure's already got trees in it. Built into it.
Oh.
It won't allow you to place it until... Because it's set,
Until it's happy.
Yeah, and and you know what the game's like at times.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, while I'm here, I can actually go and see. I miss my, that's the running speed.
Yeah, you're cheating that you had.
I didn't even realise it was on.
It took us absolutely months to figure out why.
Oh, right, okay, so there's a... So have you... Is this just from... This all just from here?
No, I've already been down to the
Oh,
soup
you've been down the
factory.
soup. Alright, so there's a...
And I've got some eggs on the front.
Well, there's not crushed eggs. I mean, did you get out... Did you get out of the soup factory alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the tractor actually was remarkably well behaved.
Unlike the time I went in completely overloaded and,
You know, I'm doing this the other way, aren't I?
yeah, you're doing the soup. Yeah, it'd be easier for you to get out of here than...
I also don't think this is going to be quite as full as that one of yours. That one of yours was like 3 high, the full length, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's funny, wasn't it?
One of the reasons why I put into the server that bigger flatbed,
Yeah.
that triaxle, so at least then we've got the... It's going to be worth at some point probably doing an upgrade to that.
Yeah. I'm just going to need something to be able to support it.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't want to... We don't want to make a whole Mahindra.
No, if the John Deere would pull it.
I know the John Deere would, but would the Renault?
There's only one way to find out.
God, that was.
But the thing is, because it's triaxle, it's going to spread the load a bit better.
Yeah, true. That was a Harry Hill line if I've ever heard one. Which makes no sense to know anybody unless you're British.
Unless you're British and you're old enough, because how long is this Harry Hill's on the TV? It's a good few years since TV Bert finished.
Yeah, true. Well, then he went on to do fucking. He does the kids' Bake Off, doesn't he? Junior Bake Off. So.
Does he?
Yeah, he does the juniors for the.
Is he not getting confused with that other bald comedian?
No, Matt Lucas doesn't do the Bake Off anymore.
No, not Matt Lucas. Does the other one.
No, it was Harry Hill. He did he does the Bake Off juniors.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he does that.
Right, there we are. She's loaded.
Oh, I know, yeah. I know he does the Bake Off juniors. Oh, aye. Sorry, yeah.
I'm not going to put this on the train. I'm just going to drive into the trigger.
You have to back it into the trigger.
Yeah.
It's quite funny because
Oh, she's feeling the weight a little bit.
Oh, I did say so. I'm sure I took the Renault. Sure, I took the Renault last time. Oh,
you did, yeah.
You be very careful taking a corner like that.
You did, because that picture of you taking the Renault is currently my background on one of my monitors. What? Genuinely, it is.
That was funny.
I see you over there.
Yeah. I see you in construction view. I've been following you in construction view. See, I can get it. The fucking camera angle. Shite.
There's a cute little farm over here. Old-fashioned windmill.
Yeah, if I go to onto the field,
I bet there's a golden apple here. You know.
if I go the other way, if I don't have the
Aha.
if I have the thing going towards the lane instead of the roadside, it'll allow me to place it.
Okay. Well, yeah. I didn't want the building facing the field.
It's not facing the field. It's if I have it facing the lane, it will allow me to place it.
Right.
It's the telegraph pole that's causing the issues. And rather than me having to do a bit of terraforming. There's the pigsty down. Let's have a look at the land. You fucking prick, game.
I'm guessing you've got a bit of a lip.
A bit?
Have a look.
Fuck. Because of this bastard farm.
Oh my god.
It's because of the farm.
You've actually...
What a fucking ass.
Look what it's done to the road.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
At least there's one thing. We have the body, so terraforming is free. So fixing it isn't the biggest issue in the world. Right, 10-ton max axle weight on this bridge. I have a feeling I might be slightly over that with this trailer.
So can I literally... It's because that farm's not ours. Yeah, I have a slight problem as well.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What's your slide problem?
It actually won't
Let you fix under the road.
Won't let me fix under the fucking road.
I know the secret to that. You'll have to give me a second.
Well, it won't let me level it to where it was.
Yeah. Give me a second, I can sort that.
I think it's the land. would have to go fucking night time as well when I want to do this.
Well, we can cut to daytime once I've done this. If you want to buy that other land, it's not going to leave us with a lot of money, but you can do it if you want. But at least you got the full.
It might. Sec. What is it? It's only was 238.
238, so we have the money now if you want to buy it.
Leaves us with 7 grand.
And then see if you can sell the chicken. See what you can sell in here.
Ooh.
Yes, you can sell everything by the looks of it.
That's good.
Oh, that's got a good chunk of it back, hasn't it?
Yeah, 120 on.
And he's got to do all that fence.
Yeah. So that's
put us back on the 200k.
Yeah.
Alright then, give me a sec. Do you want me to skip? I'll skip the night, Alex. We've no reason to still be awake.
Yeah.
I've got an AI bringing the Renault back, so.
It's kind of annoying that it did that, and I don't understand. I think it's because we didn't own the land.
No, I think I have a good idea why. Right, so we're basically still at the exact same place we finished the last episode, aren't we? We started with like 190,000.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay, then let me just put myself somewhere out of the way.
Well, you want to be away from the road.
Because what I'm going to do...
What, you need to get rid of them clothes?
No. What you need to do is, with a bit of trick, is this.
Is what?
Make your thing big enough so you can grab the land at the other side of the road. I basically made the tool big enough so I could grab the land at the other side. If you look now, I've filled the road back in. Oh, most of it. There's a little bit over there that still isn't. So you just come over here and do this, and then do that.
So what did you use? The level tool?
The level tool, yeah. But I had to make the level tool big enough.
So what are we going to do about this big fucking lip?
Easy. Don't panic.
I'm not panicking, I'm just wondering.
I actually don't overly mind the split level thing. As long as I can make a reasonable ramp in and out. I feel a bird flew past my screen there and scared the shit out of me.
But you know what? I know what you're like with ramps at times.
Well, I've already done the other side.
We could kind of do with that Renault.
Well, go and grab it if you want it.
Stopping.
Why is he coming to us?
Why is he stopped? What are you doing, dickhead?
Right, so this side is actually levelled out quite nicely. That side's been a bit more of a
pain in the ass.
So if I grab like here.
Sorry, I'm going to end up getting in the way. Quick test. Yeah, this side's not so bad.
There we are, both sides are now done reasonably well.
I'm just wondering if this is going to be a bit of a... I don't know what we're going to be doing here. Gotta watch this. Is it? That's how I feel, doesn't it, there?
Yes.
So I've got to be very careful and turn.
So that's actually giving us ramped access down here, ramps here. Well, this can just be, we can use this, I mean, you can stick your sheep pen up on here now if you want.
No.
But this just becomes more usable land for us now. Right, so you've got a ramp here, you've got a ramp here. And you've got ramps at this end, both to get up, and you've also got a ramp down. If you want to get... I'm going to put some fences in to try and make it obvious. And that a bit more of an obvious cliff. I'm also put a bit of a ramp just here, so if you want to get down here.
Yeah. Keep it in crap. Stop. Right, let me just drop this bloody... Let me drop the trailer here. I mean, what's ready and what's not ready?
Have a quick look at the map.
Oh, well then, I'm just... Right, is there a bit of land that's causing issues anywhere? That might need a little bit of a smooth. See this? Yeah, that's not so bad actually. But basically, yeah, because
we've now got the ramp entrances here and here.
Pete's sake. I'm not gonna get any pigs just yet.
Yeah.
I do have one thing I want to do that can actually go on this land.
What's that?
An area for storage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it's not going to be just for pigs, it's going to be utilised for both of them.
Yeah, fair dues.
Just means I'm going to need some grass bales at some point.
Well, we've plenty of those. You're thinking some fences here helps to stop us.
Hate that texture.
What, them blocks?
Yeah, shite.
It's the best one. There was no like rocks.
No, I know it's just weird that.
I just wanted something to mark out that wasn't a bit to be.
Right, so this is technically the sheep might even would the sheep fit here as well? Maybe. Don't think so.
But that's I think the best I can do with that.
Yeah,
so what have we got this with?
What?
We right now have 2 fields ready to harvest, 32 and 45.
Ugh.
And we looked because 48's only 1 month away. That massive sorghum field.
Yeah.
Right next to us. So if we can hang on another month.
45's ready. We just need 47 and 49 to catch.
And you said you wanted grass bales. Well, 32's ready to mow again.
32, you mean 53 and 54?
Yeah, I did.
32's ready to harvest.
Yeah, that's the one I bought last time to plant trees on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, we already have... Oh, no, I didn't move flour, did I? I said the flour mill's already...
No, you didn't sell the flour.
And look how much we made without selling the flour.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right, so what is ready? Right, so... My question is now to you is, are we gonna buy 49 or are we waiting until that's ready to harvest then buy it? Are we buying it or are we just...
I'd really say to harvest and buy it. I want to buy it, the parsnip field. You mean field 89?
89.
Plot land 49?
Yeah.
I want to buy it.
What are you going to do, buy it and rip?
No, we can buy it and take the parsnips off it.
Yes, but are you ripping it?
Oh, into the same as 88? Yeah, I would like to. But seeing as we're good on money, do I have permission to buy a new mower one that swaths?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll sell our other first.
Do you not take the rental? Ugh. I left the rental on the road for you. Actually, I'll bring the... What have we got spare down there that's not doing anything at the minute?
Yeah. I've got the JD with me. I don't want
JD.
Every other tractor is currently spare.
might take the Ford.
We haven't done them.
We haven't done what?
Sold milk in a while, I was going to say.
There was only 4. I loaded 4,000 litres in into the tanker. So I don't know what.
I bought some new mowers.
Well, that's fine because we always said we would.
I'm just thinking because we did, and what that tells me is we did so well off that sale that if we do another sale next day, then that's going to give us probably enough to buy the sawmill. Well, we could buy it now, but I don't want to run us to absolute zero, really.
Not like you didn't come to.
Several times.
I think if we ever do another competitive multiplayer, I think you will play very different.
Possibly, yeah. Probably, in fact.
I think your strategy will go different. Alright, I'm bringing the Renault back. I'm just parking it behind for now.
I know it.
Because obviously I know it's going to get used. Because it'll be ready. It's ready for going out for the sale, isn't it? So I'm going to take the 6,600 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take the more powerful one in case it's needed, but I know the 390T might be needed at some point because I think 47 might need another.
Yeah.
Did you start an AI workshop by accident?
By accident, yeah.
Eventually, guys, these Fords, they'll probably just get abandoned somewhere.
I don't think we'll actually end up selling them.
We won't sell them because they're not
worth
worth
so freaking little to sell.
I think they may get abandoned. Like, sat somewhere.
There with a handy backup just in case.
Yeah. The problem is I've thought about it many a time of doing like a kind of a vintage style.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've had similar thoughts, but it'd be sticking to it. To me, it would be so hard.
But there's not a lot of mods. There is and there isn't. You know what I mean? Like, this is classed as vintage. Because it's not. It
also depends as to what you class as vintage.
Well, I would class this as vintage because it is old.
Yeah.
And not because of the hours on it. It's an old Ford to me.
Yeah.
You know, the 390T I would class as a vintage tractor. But if you're really going vintage, you'd be going down the lines of Ferguson's,
yeah,
Zetas, you know, the older Zetas and the older, like, the Bura. Is it the Bura? That came in with the Alpine?
Yeah.
That, because I would class that as a vintage because it's an open air. You know, anything you've got...
You're talking like a Massey 245, stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, if you're looking, there's not a lot, and vintage implements are quite hard to find. I know a certain person does them, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, he also has a lot of contact with Modders Direct.
Exactly, so he
gets his hands on either unreleased stuff or even I think sometimes gets stuff made for him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, you know, you struggle on the vintage side of the machinery, which is kind of a shame because I would like to see. This is one of my wishes. I would like to see more vintage stuff in as well. Because if I look, you know, okay, you've got a Porsche Diesel Junior 108, right? 22 litres, 12 mile an hour. This is, I don't know if you've got this one because I basically...
I think I did, yeah.
I can't remember if I paid for this or not. You know, it's a manual gearbox, it's 14 horsepower. I class that as a vintage tractor because it's extremely low horsepower.
Well, that's not. Between vintage means made before 1980 or something like that.
Yeah, but we never find out the year of when the stuff was made.
Yeah, but you can. There's actually a website called tractordata.com.
Yeah, yeah, but the Porsche Junior 108, looking at it, is a vintage tractor.
Because I use them whenever I try and play Car Farms. I'm a bit of a stickler for wanting the correct sort of reg plate on tractors.
Yeah, like.
So I'm always on Tractor Data. When was that made? Oh, 93 to 98. So give it like an R reg.
You know, that's going too far.
No, that's me.
That's you being a nerd.
Yep. 100%.
You know, you've got a Zeta here, the Z25K, 18 kilowatt, 25 horsepower, vintage. The Volvo Crabat.
Crab hat?
Yeah, the Crabat.
Who's got a crab hat?
Have you got a Crabat?
No, I always walk this way.
Yeah, there's a Volvo Crabat here. It's like 24 kilowatt, 32 horsepower, manual, 40 litres of tank, vintage. Because of the seat style and brake lights and the way it looks.
Yeah.
You know, then you've got more modern era, the Ridge Track electric. You know, you've got the Landini.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that isn't vintage.
No, but you know what I mean? Looking through, you've got the Burr 6105? 6105 or whatever it is. Vintage. I would class that as vintage because it's an open cab. It looks modern dial-wise.
Maybe it is a slightly newer, just a more classical design.
But if I was going to class that as vintage, I would kind of class that as vintage, but it's not because it's a bit more. It's 100 horsepower, so it's a bit more modern. But vintage.
Yeah, but you will have had vintage stuff with higher horsepowers.
Yeah. But it's like you've got this case FAML 1066 Hydro. Well, technically it's international. It's registered as an international, but hey ho. You know, that's 140 horse. Vintage style. So there's not a lot. You know, you got the...
And there's even less when you start going to like larger.
Yeah, when you start going up to medium, you lose a lot. See, I wouldn't even... I mean, you maybe class that as vintage. Well, I don't know, because it's 150 horse. The Crystal. The Zeta Crystal 16045. It looks vintage, but is it? I'm guessing so, because, you know, I don't know. But that's what I mean. You know, you got like the Fiat 1690T.
At that point, you almost get like, is it more like maybe just classic?
Well, yeah.
And I realise this is incredibly nerd conversation here for anybody watching, but
but that's what it. You know what I mean? There was 19. Yeah. Was it 19? Was it 19 or 17? One of them had the Vintage Classic Pack, the DLC that we got.
We had a mod pack of that as well for 19, which included like the 390G, cover OJ. I mean, your beloved Thumper would probably be classed as home. Probably not fully vintage, but would be classic in my book.
Yeah, I really just any farm sim modder, please get in touch.
But yeah, 1440, but with the exhaust now that the one in 19 had.
Yeah.
Christ, that thing sounded evil.
I loved that thing.
Because we used it all the time.
Yeah. And the 390T.
Well, we got the 390 back in this series.
I know we've got the 390T back, but it was...
There's something about a 390T on narrow tyres just looks right to me somehow.
Yeah. And it was just... Yeah, yeah, it's not going to fit. Yeah, it's not going to fit there. Okay, I'll go to this land instead. Okay. So what are you overlapping with? I'm not gonna go too close to the road. I'm not gonna go too close to that friggin' beck either. Interacts with another object. Is there... Oh, you fucking idiot. Come here, tree. You're going bye-bye. Which tree is it? That tree is in the way. Sorry, tree. Not going to say my comment what I was going to say there because I'll get myself in trouble.
Come on, tree, it's time for you to leave.
You always used to say you'd make like a tree and leave.
You can leave, yeah. I'll make like a banana and split.
Yeah. What was the tree and leave comment from?
I can't remember where it came from now. I've known it over years.
It used to be F1, wasn't it?
I used to say a lot of the time, time to make like a tree and leave.
Yeah, that's gone better. The sheep one's gone down a lot better. There's a little bit of a dip, but I can cope with that. Alright, so that's a sheep and... Shit, you need water.
Who does?
Sheep. Do you need water? No, you don't need water. Yes, you do need water. Frick. Have we got that on here or not?
We got what?
The plumbing.
No.
Bollocks.
It never used to work on animal enclosures anyway.
Did it not?
Which annoys me, big star, but no. That was that, you know that 19 mod where you used to have to place the water pipes?
Yeah.
That was such a great mod.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, yeah, just grab it. That's where that tanker I put in with a 32,000 litre could work.
Yeah, I'm just... wondering something here. What the fuck does...
By the way, did you know if you've got multiple implements on a machine, if you press Control and V, it lowers them both at once?
No, didn't know that.
You know, if you got like a front and rear mower,
Yeah.
V obviously is raise or lower. If you press Control, it does them both.
Alright, nice.
I like see what it does with the mower is quite interesting because it lowers the rear one a couple of seconds after the front. Which is handy if you like at the end of a row because it means you can set off.
Yeah.
And the rear one will just drop.
I'm just... wondering...
I don't think what you're plundering.
See that? Supply your water tanks with fresh water, but that's only a water tank. Yeah, no, I'll figure this one out in a minute. Something else I want first. And I can't remember what it comes under.
Why, what is it? I might be able to help you. Go on, what are you after?
Storage.
Pallet and bale warehouse. I think it's under silos.
That's interesting. That's very interesting, David.
What's that?
Did you know, right at the end of the silos, there is, because of the sawmill, the sawmill mod, there is actually like storage shed for wooden beams and wooden planks.
Oh, is that? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, wooden beams and wooden for some reason there's two like wooden beam ones and there's wooden plank storage.
Right, the field is mowed. The grass field has been mowed. I'm going to bale it. You said you wanted grass bales, didn't you?
Yes, please.
So I'll bail it and I'll bring them up to you. Like I say, we now have new mowers.
What I'm going to do...
We do still. I'll keep that windrower because I don't really need the money from it. It might just be handy to have for certain situations.
Enough room. Rather than...
Excuse me.
Where's the fucking trigger? Drop-offs at the back, triggers at the front. Oof, okay, that worked. I know that was a lot.
What have you bought?
The one we used the silver on. The one I used in Comp MP.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah. I know it's a stupid capacity on it, but...
No, fair dude. That's one you want. I have no problem with it.
Just because then I can start...
Like I say, what we'll do is we'll start the next day doing a sale, which should put most of that money back, I would think.
I mean, because I'm not going to get... When I do get a lot of animals, I'm not going to do... Because of the sheep and the pigs, it's only wool in it, really. Because a wool can then just go into that fucking pallet warehouse for now. But it's not on the land. So what I've done is it's not on the land where the farmhouse was.
Right.
So you know where you put the fence? It's not actually up on this raised bit. It's actually on the little bit of grassland.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can see.
Just because it gives access to be able to drive in and drive out. I haven't finished messing around with any paint materials and all, paint and all that crap yet. But that could be something I can mess around with off.
Yeah.
Woods. It's just, this is me thinking on the fly and...
No, fair dude, I don't blame you.
I'm probably only going to start with, maybe 4 pigs, 4 sheep. I know that doesn't seem a lot of animals, but the pigs are there just to be...
Pigs are there because it's not something we've ever really overly messed with.
No.
It's a chance for us just to try, because I don't think I've ever actually had pigs on a single playthrough.
And in terms of what pigs actually wrong button, that's the store page. I don't want the store page. I want the animals page. I mean, even for pigs, it would be probably pig food, and if you want it, they would need straw for...
Well, straw we're getting plenty of, with plenty of straw producing crops.
So basically they need food, they produce slurry, they also need oh Christ, these need water as well, okay. These need water and they need straw.
Yeah, if I had to buy a decent size.
Shit. I'm probably gonna need that tanker if I'm honest.
Well, that modular is not expensive and it's good capacity.
No, that's what I mean. Straw is more for...
Bedding,
but that's if you want...
I'm guessing if you want slurry? Not slurry, but without it.
Yeah, but it
manure.
Doesn't say it produces manure. That's the weirdest thing. It doesn't say it produces manure. It's only telling me, health, obviously, because I've got no animals, is 0%. Food, 0 litres. Slurry, water, straw. And the sheep need... That's a weird thing. I wouldn't exactly call this a beck when the bastard's dried up.
And then probably frozen. I suppose he's slightly above 0, but not by a lot.
And then the sheep just need food and water. I mean, because I'm going to possibly... Eventually the plan is actually have a couple of things up here, like a future plan discussion again, but it's relative. I want just a telehandler with a spike.
Yeah.
Bale spike for the grass, moving grass bales.
Yeah, sure we can manage that.
And then And what I might get you to do when you do your next lot of straw is actually just give me some straw as well.
Yeah. Or you can just take some out of that storage we've got now.
Yeah. I mean, I've left you. I should have left. I've left you enough room. That's why I put the sheep on this side, because the pigs.
Oh no, there's enough room around it, because like I said,
As long as
personally,
you
I
can
wouldn't mind it if you'd built right up to the edge of the field, because it just means we'd start the harvest, we wouldn't harvest, we won't come off the field at that side.
Wouldn't let me though. It got a bit weird about going up towards that field.
In terms of grass bales, I'm about half of the field, and I already have 10 bales for you, so
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up a good number of those.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like these little Fords. Just the steering's a bit janky.
There's a 2-wheel drive.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you not remember the New Holland 2-wheel drive mod we used to have?
Yeah.
Even that steered better than this. Because I used to love that two-wheel drive New Holland.
It's like a T5, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah. But I used to absolutely love it. Whereas this thing, it's a bit...
Yeah.
I've got a love-hate relationship with it. Wow, you got really close to that road, didn't you, with them trees?
Yeah, no problem.
What have we got that's spare that I can just nab the low loader? Or have you got the low loader?
No, I didn't load it. No, the Reynolds free. Like, what are you wanting to do?
I just want to go and get the start getting the pig food.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, the Reynolds free.
Sorry guys, don't mean. It's done it again. Don't know why. Not sure.
What's that?
It's completely gone.
Oh dear.
Yep.
That's just some. I know it's awful, folks, but we haven't yet managed to figure out what's doing it. Once we do, we'll be all right. But we've tried everything we can think of that's in that area, and nothing. So we're sort of at a loss. If anybody else has had similar and knows, feel free to get in contact with us.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried looking over Reddit. I've tried looking over Steam. I've tried looking over everywhere, and it just. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss with it. But it's weird because it's a base game map. It's not like I'd understand if it was a modded map, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's a base game. But
well, there is something to do with the map in that location, because we've moved and sold and rebought pretty much every item in that area.
Yeah.
This is just like a dead spot. Maybe there was something meant to be there if you hadn't deleted the default map or something.
I don't know. Maybe they left something in that they shouldn't have done.
Okay, you've got slightly more bales. You're going to have about 30 bales, not far off.
Well, that's fine.
Grass bales are the biggest size, well, 240 centimetre.
That's fine, as long as I've got, as long as I've got enough. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be starting with a lot of animals. What I'm actually going to do to avoid transport costs, I'm actually going to rent a animal trail.
Avoid transport costs, you don't have transport costs, ladies and gentlemen.
Eh? Shit.
You can avoid transport costs by having transport costs.
Well, yeah, I'm going to avoid the animal dealer fees. Oh, I'm sorry, but some of the pallets are having to literally be moved.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it gets funny when I'm trying to move the pig food. It does get funny. It's because I'm taking the pig food out, but
yeah.
And this is what what I was referring to about the slope of this trigger.
Yeah, I know it's not on the flattest of land.
I mean, there is a lot. There is. This is going to take a while. Shit. Still chomping through the barley. There's like still 17,000 litres of flour stored in here, you know?
Yeah.
and I'm now struggling for pig food, so I'm gonna just start. Basically, what I'm trying to say here, David, is we need to sell because I can't get the pig food now. It's too much
Is
flour.
there a good price on flour? Flour price is not bad if you wanted to do an Ellen, prefer to take it out to Ellen, but you can do. What?
I've just gently been sliding the flour pallets up the way, just to try and. But the flour pallets are now stacking on top of pig food. You know what? Right, pig food is coming off. For now. Flour pallets are about to go on this sodding trailer. So I do apologise, guys. This is going to be a little bit painful. Which way do you normally stack these flowers? Long ways or sideways?
If you do it sideways, you just get 2 and they fit nice. Unfortunately, I don't think you can do it enough to get 3
This one out, then, won't I?
without it overly hanging the edges.
Because I might get 3 on here, you know? I mean, it might get a bit unhappy, but... Yeah... I would like an auto-load trailer. Oh no, I'll get 3 on there.
Not fair, dude.
Get 3 on there quite nicely. But yeah, there's just pallets. There's pig food spawning now, and obviously there's just pallets spawning on top of the pig food.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you're free and if you're free.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah.
My God, yeah.
I'm just having to. Shit. Oh God. Just saw that bloody John Deere. See what I mean? How many like flour pallets there is?
You see the element about how big that new trailer is as well.
Oh, is that the new trailer?
That's the new one, yeah.
Nice, and it's got flashy beacon. But you see what I mean about getting 3 on?
Yeah, no fair dues.
That wasn't. Just gonna move that slightly forward a bit. But you see where every time you put the bloody pig food on, every time you take a pig food off,
You're spawning another pallet in your way.
it's just spawning flour pallets. Fuck. If you've got that on there, you might. Yeah, if you just stick the tension belt on.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's. Crap. That middle one could have been a bit closer, but hey ho. Yeah, I could get that next. Let me. 1 second. Let me get. Stop that pallet before it goes any closer. Step forward a bit. There we go. I know this seems a bit pedantic for loading, but
Yeah, I think in future I can see us swapping to using that other trailer a bit more.
yeah. Is that the second pallet on?
Do it.
Just putting that on. I mean, do you want to know we've still got like
Maybe I'm bad not knowing.
6,000 litres still to come out of storage yet? If you can get that there. No, that can come back a bit actually. that all the back on? Get that. Did you just clamp that down? Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to...
Sorry.
This is...
Shit. Right, you moved the trailer then while I was stood on it, that fell off.
Sorry.
You will be.
This is where it's about to come a little bit more... What I would...
I tell you what, do you want to pass them up and I'll place them?
Yeah.
Because I can sort of see from up here what I'm doing.
There you go. I was actually gonna... What I'm actually gonna suggest, as well... Yeah?
Yeah.
If this trailer gets stacked on 2,
Mm.
and we've still got pallets, which it looks like we're gonna have, what about go and dump them off on the JD in the warehouse? Yeah?
Come back.
Come back and shove some on there as well.
This is where I really wish the game gave you the option just to dump this flour into a tipper.
Does it not? On this...
No.
Is...
You know what I mean? I mean, as in, like, from the production, you should be able to pallet it if you want to, but you should also be able to just have it go into a tank that you can then just dump into, like, a tipper.
Well, the frigging grape does.
The what?
The grapes. Oh. Balls. You know the grapes production?
Hmm.
Well, that can go in as a tank, or
But it's like Dolabs, doesn't it?
that goes into a tank, or that goes into what do you call it? I was going to say 1 second. That would have. Yeah, you can have that go into the tank for raisins and stuff, and then I was going to say if you'd got that a little bit closer to the... Is that on yet? The second one?
Yeah.
Just stops it. Can't be on the flower. Where...
It is, yeah, but okay, we've not had a lot of production. We've not had quite as many productions running. I don't think it'll be a couple over a full. I think we can just go. Let's if we only go like 2 wide in the middle.
Well, if we could get all this on, well, the pig food can just stay here.
Yeah, because you can tear that up.
That can go. I honestly thought there was more. Oh, okay, no, it literally has chunked through that extra 6,000 litres. There's like over 6,000 litres extra.
Hmm.
So why didn't you just build yourself a flower tower? And then...
That sounds like hippie headquarters.
I mean, there's still 30,000 litres of water in here, you know, yeah?
Oh, and quite a lot of wheat and barley. And bear in mind, we've got more wheat and sorghum going to be ready to harvest in the very near future.
Well, wheat's ready, isn't it?
Yeah, the wheat's ready. The sorghum's not far away.
I just have to be extra careful when... Oh, did that one go... Yeah, hang on. I can't get this last pallet on, can I?
Yeah, you will.
Where? Oh, God. That's just gone loose.
Come here. Does he drop it there? Oh. Doing it.
Yeah,
I'll do. That's 44,000 litres of flour.
Yeah, okay.
Just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yeah. Didn't realise.
Oh, it's good that flour production is good because at least when we do want to do donuts and that, we know.
Mr. Ewok again, commenting on, probably replying to what I said. Oh yeah, when we go into the donut production, we're gonna be pretty good.
Alright.
Right, which is the quickest way for me to go then? Come up towards you.
Possibly I'll go straight along that road now. You want too high for that, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah, come to the end of here, I'd say. Is this drop off? Yep, this is drop off side.
Drop off round back. Because usually we go to the preserved food factory, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, something's lag spike there. You alright? You rolled it.
No.
Yes.
Fuck.
What's up?
There we go. I'd gone too close to a pissing pole. And it literally wedged in the pole.
Oh, God.
Oh, holy fuck.
He's not happy.
It's swaying more. It's swaying very much when it goes over certain bumps. Swaying as much as a drunk person on Saturday night. So what was the 20 grand construction for?
I put one of those signs on your new
Oh,
storage place.
fair enough.
You know, one of those screens.
Yeah.
I just really like those screens.
Oh yeah, I know. They're a good help.
So then I think we'll be ready. I think if we sleep the night, then tomorrow can be a big harvesting day. And then probably at the end of the harvesting day, we can do a...
Can you run back to the flower
Pick up
factory
the
and
pig food.
pick us that pig food up, please?
Yeah, of course I
Ooh,
can.
I better slow down, I better slow down, I better slow down.
I think we'll get a really good sort of harvesting day.
Well, yeah, and that'll be
Sorghum done, canola done, that wheat done.
And that'll, what are you gonna...
And probably we can do and sell a lot more preserved foods and soups and that.
I mean, what are we gonna... What are you feeding chickens again? Barley? Or are you giving them
Either
sorghum?
barley or the wheat off 32 or whatever, to be honest with you.
Because we can't really do much with sorghum, can we?
Yeah, sorghum can either be chickens or we can make flour out of it.
Can we?
Yeah, we can put it in this quick. Don't forget, this is the extended grain mill. This isn't the default one. So we can put corn in this grain mill if we want. And make flour. It's starting to snow as well, so...
Yeah, that could be a problem.
No, as long as you... It won't settle for a while, so as long as you get there before it...
Well, the train's just...
Yep. This auto-load trailer also has separate tension straps which will hold pallets. Which is good. It won't auto-load pallets, but it will. I can strap them down.
Yeah.
Which is one thing the Rolands can't do, which I always kind of I love those Roland auto-load trailers, but the fact they didn't have separate tension straps used to always annoy me.
Yeah.
It meant all they could really do is auto-load bales because you couldn't...
Yeah, you couldn't strap you couldn't secure your loads down.
So what I'll do is I've only rented this trailer, but I won't send it back because tomorrow we can use it to move pallets with again.
Yeah, I'd rather get some. I'd rather, because if you want me to go around and sell with that trailer, now I get to experience.
I think that's how I go for 12. One of us down the harvesting. Right, so that's 9,000 litres of pig food. There's already one more pallet of flour here, by the way.
You're joking.
Oh no. It's alright, let it build again for a little bit.
Yeah.
So you want me to put this pig food in that pallet storage for now?
Yeah, please.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's just because, like I say, I know how many I'm getting, but I'm just not.
It doesn't. It's not like it goes off in this game.
No, it's just keeping.
Having a bit extra in storage isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, but it's just getting the pallets off the map as well.
That's it. Yeah, that's why I put the warehouses down. I don't like large amounts like pallets and bales just sitting loose on the map.
Oh, you.
Because when the game decides to get angry and pings some into space or something stupid.
Why aren't you fucking triggering? There we go. That was 60 grand.
Yeah, you don't get as much of that as you got for the other stuff, but I knew that's the case. The pig food is in the...
Well, I mean, that's not bad. 60 grand just for flour alone.
No. So you've got 176,000 litres.
100 and what?
76,000 litres of grass.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
Couldn't get to my mute button quick enough. I need to put a mute button on there. Actually,
I'll send you a link to one I'm using.
I've got a mute button.
It took me a while to find one that actually did what I wanted it to.
There is a command. There is a way you can just actually set it up to do it.
I found it. I just found one on the store.
Yeah, I've done it manually. I do have a mic mute button actually. Whether it's
Which
still,
probably on screen 12 of Stream Deck 7.
whether it still works is another thing.
I found one that muted OBS but didn't mute Discord. Then I found this one which, like I say, is the generic mute everything button.
No, yeah. Yeah, but does that basically mute game sound as well?
No, just the mic.
If you send me the link, I'll look at it.
Yeah. Right, so I'm nearly back there. Once I'm back there, I'll wait for you to get back. We'll skip the night. And then, like I say, next day,
Yeah, because
in case of renting a harvester.
yeah, because the mic button that I actually set up just mutes my mic.
Yeah. I'm assuming this just mutes mine as well. Like I say, your audio comes through as just generic.
Well, yours does, but yours is actually through what I would class as Discord channel. But the Discord channel basically serves everything for me at this point.
Yeah.
Because I never... Oh, mega let's play that.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, my ping just shot through the roof. My ping is shooting through the roof. 1 second.
Hopefully, there is everything. Well, I'm back at the yard anyway.
Yeah, but I'm hearing you.
Robotic.
Yeah, I heard you got to start a bit robotic. Steve, that's why.
Steam started updating something in the background.
Okay, 1 second, guys.